right. Hey, happy Friday. Thank you. How you doing? Hey, Katarina. Hey, girl. Stephanie, Courtney, Stacy, Natasha. Hey. Hey, Verna. Miss Brandy. Hey, boo. Hey, Christine. Hey, T-all. Hey. The early bird gets the worm, not so. I don't, early bird gets the worm. That's my motto. Hey, Trex. All right, let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Zen. And today I'm reading for the Beautiful Handsome Collective. Hello, Collective. How you doing? Hey. So, Swagger, how you doing? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Yes, you get some flowers. You get some flowers. Yup, yup. You get some flowers. Yup. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or to shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below. Okay, before I get started, first I want to say thank you so much for your immense support surrounding this new creation that I've created recently. It's called Wisdom Beyond Wounds, and it is a book that's mainly, what's the word? Dang. It consists of a lot of exercises, mental exercises, and also wisdom when it comes to dealing with an actual narcissistic individual. So there are many different aspects and also spectrums when it comes to narcissism. And this book literally breaks down by definition, gives you an example of that particular narcissistic trait. Also, there's some reflective questions in regards to your experience that you may have experienced. So that also helps you in regards to healing that aspect, more so the shadow side of you. Okay. So this book can be found on Amazon. All right. So make sure that you grab your copy. Okay. And thank you for your support. All right. Let's get into this read. Hi, Amsterdam. Hey, boo. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, cool. So channel message here, family brawl behind the scenes. Okay, please keep in mind this is a collective read. Not everything that I'm going to mention to you is going to resonate. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, family brawl behind the scenes. So I was in my meditative state earlier this morning here, and I noticed that there were 5 people that were in the dark. That's how I saw in my meditative state. And they were trying to kind of like fight to hide while they were in the dark. Then also I heard they see us, meaning the collective here, right? It's all gonna make sense for whoever resonates. They kept saying they see us. And the more they kept saying it, the more darker it actually got in the room. So imagine nighttime, and that nighttime has a specific hue or a certain type of hue. But there's also actually darker shades of actual black that maybe a lot of people are not aware of. But how I saw it in my meditative state, it just seems like the hue got darker in color. So dark in color kind of felt to me more so like a cosmic thing than more like a spiritual thing for me. That's how it felt for me. But when that happened, a sun popped up. It was like a supernova. I don't know if you know how suns are made or like the novas are made. It starts from dark matter and then all this beautiful combustible things come together. Then boom, you have like the sun, right? And that's basically how it looked in the meditation there. So as it kept saying, they saw us, this sun just appeared out of nowhere. But as I mentioned, they were trying to hide or scurry while they were in the dark. So they knew that something was coming, but they weren't able to pinpoint it. So it was more so like, okay, I can even use the sun in this way, in this context here. Let's just say we didn't have time or anything of that nature in order for us to know when the sun rises, actually. That's what it kind of feels like. It feels like the sun just kind of popped out of nowhere because they were aware it was coming, like the Big Bang was coming, or the spotlight of the things that they have done towards you were coming. They just didn't know when. So a lot of things are happening behind the scenes surrounding an actual family dynamic here that you disconnected from, and they are in a lot of frizzy and kind of tizziness. They're very anxious. They're very inconsolable. Inconsolable. It was like a lot of sobbing as well too. Like they're very, very sorry for what has happened or what has taken place. But now they're realizing that reality is really starting to set in place here because they're going through a lot of, well, I'll say anguish. It actually was anguish that I saw. But they're going through a lot of anguish that's putting a lot of them in a hurt that they've never experienced before. First off, is the loss of you emotionally. Even though they may have treated you in such a negative or harmful way, it's like the realization of you not ever coming back or going back there has finally sat in for them. Sat in for them to the point where now they're like kind of like sobbing you. I hope that makes sense. It's like sobbing and the person is still alive and things of that nature, but you still sob them because you miss them or crave them. I know there's a specific term for that, but I don't understand. Or not understand, I'm sorry. Let me get you out of here. So Ramo, this is a warning. It's Friday, and I feel a little, I feel a little nice today when it comes to my pushbacks or my punchbacks. If I see another person in my comments here, I'm really going to put everything out that you have been hiding. I'm so for real. And there's a lot of things, a lot of negative, evil, dark things that these shows are hiding. And I have no problem putting you on the spot. I mean that. I feel so petty today. So try me if you want to. Okay. I mean what I say. Okay. Anywho, we have, so healed and happy grieving. I guess, but no. My spirit says deeper than that. I just can't explain it. I can just kind of feel it. And sometimes certain things I feel I'm not able to put into words, but it's just a feeling that it's just never coming back. Is like a detachment, like a cord was cut. So whoever resonates, you may have did a cord cutting. You may have did some cleansing. You may have done something differently within your protection. You're doing a lot of things different, and it's really affecting people that affected you. It's affecting you in a positive way, but it's affecting them in a negative way. So whatever it is that you're doing, please don't put up what you're doing. This is just a confirmation for you. Whatever it is that you're doing, continue to do that because it's really affecting them. Good. Very good. Very, very good. Very proud of you for the ones that are doing what whatever you're supposed to do here. Unemployed. I look at unemployed in this way. You disconnected from them. You fired them from your life. They weren't keeping up or upkeeping the great qualities that you have within yourself. What they were doing, they were taking those great qualities away from you and they were trying to guise it as theirs. So you fired them, as you should. And they can't understand because, this is figuratively speaking, they felt that they were the best employee for you to have on your team. I'm just putting that figuratively. Hopefully you catch what I'm putting down. It's very odd because you were always the boss within this whole dynamic here, whether it's a part of a family dynamic, a friend dynamic, a work dynamic, you were always the big dog. Wherever you walk, wherever you are always seen as the big dog. And I'll just put family in this instance here. Family saw that, and they try to cut you down to something that they felt was more feasible for you. So once again, you fired them. And they don't know how to take that. It's like someone working for a company for 50, 60 years. I mean, impeccable background, perfect attendance. They don't call out. They rack up on hours. Impeccable employee. And something happens where it's out their hand. Maybe they got sick or whatever the case may be. And they don't care about that. The company let them go like that shock factor, that kind of way. Like, are you serious? Like, you really don't want to talk to me no more? Like, you really don't want to have a conversation with me anymore? Like, you really don't want to be around me or around us anymore? No, 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 and no. No, at all. No. So this is why they're feeling the loss of you here, and they don't know what to do, to the point where now it's creating a family brawl behind the scenes, because not everyone is behind asking, well, what did you do and what did you say? Well, I thought you said, and I thought you did this, and I thought you that. Not everyone is trying to figure out why you aren't speaking to any of them from the past. It say homeless. Remember, you was the big dog, and you still are. You still are. Now they're homeless in their mind, their body, and their spirit. Because you were the one that were nourishing them when they were the one that was just taken from you. It wasn't a reciprocal thing. There was no reciprocity between you and this family dynamic. It was not. They knew that. They just didn't want you to know that, of course. And in some cases and instances, for whoever can resonate, you actually were here at one time, unemployed and homeless, carless, whatever, however, which they strategically did, by the way. Now they have anxiety because they're feeling the wrath of your disconnect. And that can be felt when you don't give something any energy, and they know they did something towards you, and it's like, okay, yeah, all right, now I'm over here. Hey, do you remember me? Yeah, I know I did that to you, but dang, you're real cold. Oh wow, you just gonna not talk to me anymore? Wait, hold up. Remember when we used to talk and argue and fight? That's what they're looking for. That's exactly what they're looking for, and they can't get it. And it's causing a upsurge in anxiety for them because they don't know what you're doing. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're saying. Some of them think you are coming for them. They feel like you're like a samurai or a ninja, and they don't know how you're moving. That's how they feel, or that's how they're perceiving the whole situation, which goes back to them having a family brawl behind your back. The family brawl is about you, to be honest. Because people are realizing of the things that they have done. People are realizing that they are what this is. You have family members that are really struggling right now. I'm gonna keep it real with you, real and raw with you. They're struggling really bad. Is it deserved? Fuck yeah. Absolutely. It's very deserved. We have irresponsible here. They were irresponsible with the position that was given to them when they were a part of your life. They were irresponsible with the position that they were given to when they were a part of your life. They fumbled it. They became irresponsible. They're the one that tried to cheat you out of a great life. Well, if they try to treat you out of a great life, don't you think that would also harm them too? They won't be able to benefit off of that? Make this make sense. Come on now. Make this make sense. You're trying to destroy the thing that can take you to a part of greatness or towards greatness. Cheater. They wanted to step over your back. And they wanted to cheat you out of your greatness because they felt that you didn't deserve that. They felt you deserve, for whoever resonates, to be homeless. They thought you deserved to be unemployed. So if someone continuously trying to drag you down into an abyss of hell, are you going to let go eventually, or are you going to keep fighting or clawing? That's up to you. And whatever you decided to do, you flipped it. Your success became your path. And they tried every which way possible to blockade your path. And you still were able to surpass the blockages that they placed on your path, which was unemployed or homeless, for whoever resonates. And if you were homeless, you still were grinding. You still were doing things to make sure that you got out of this. If you were unemployed at the time, you may have had other avenues of things to ensure that you can still do what you need to do. That's causing them anxiety. How are you able to make something out of nothing? That's what they don't understand. It's a fake emperor, however resonates. Someone in your family, this is family talk today, specifically. Family. So father, uncle, a brother, could be a child's father too, a cousin, whoever, grandfather, great uncle, whoever, however. Okay? That did not trust your process, didn't understand your process, so they couldn't trust it. It was too different for them to understand or to comprehend. And in their eyes, you are a person that's very hard to understand or comprehend. And as I mentioned time after time after time, that when someone doesn't understand another person, they want to do everything possible to attempt to destroy them or break them down. They don't understand you. Why are you that way? Why do you look that way? Why are you this? Why are you that? So they have the broken pride to trigger you into some kind of something. They really thought that you would have been okay being here, which is crazy. That's crazy. They really thought that you deserve this. So what did you do? You fired them out your life. You fired them out your life. And you have every right to do that. You have every right to hire who you feel is compatible for you, meaning your life. And you have the right to fire other people in regards to what they don't do in your life. You have that right. You are the boss of your life. So you decided, okay, since you want to physically place me there, well, let me emotionally leave. Let me emotionally, physically, and spiritually, mentally, all of it. Let me just leave it all behind. And that's what you did. You left all their trash behind. You left their nothingness behind, their spiritless self, their emotionalless self, even their physicalless self. That's not a word, but you catch my drift. Some of them are losing weight. They don't even look the same. Specifically, if you haven't seen these individuals in a very long time, they don't even look right. You can be like, eee, what's going on with these? They okay? I'm serious. I'm so for real. They don't even look the same. The wear and tear of you finally firing them from your life was the best thing that you could have done for yourself. That was the best call that you could have made for yourself. Stand up and take a round of applause. Shit, take a bow too. Standing ovation, boo. Because this is something that's not really easy or Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do or easy feat to do. Specifically, if you have a lot of family dynamic or family members here that are all trying to come up against you at one time, and you were able to outsmart them. You outsmarting them is putting them in a place where they can't understand. It's like a syntax error that's going on with them right now. They are malfunctioning because they don't understand you. Impulse is here, which is causing them to act impulsively. The confusedness or the confusion that they have or they embody at this moment here is making them do impulsive things. Impulsive things that finally place them in this position where they belong. Because you never belonged here. They did. This was their energy. This was their BS. This was their baggage. Remember, people can only treat you based on the level of experience. And from this aspect, from this standpoint that I'm speaking about energetically in regards to unemployed and homeless. Why are you doing that? Why are you taking that job? You shouldn't take that job. Oh, that job's too far. But who's going to do this? And how you going to do it? Like trying to derail you from doing something that you know that you should be doing. Or in regards to homelessness here, trying to affect your employment, because if you don't have a job, if you don't have money coming in, then you won't be able to pay for your home, right? So they knew that if they affected you financially, well, that's going to spill into your home as well. They wanted nothing for you, literally and figuratively and spiritually, metaphorically, physically. They didn't want anything good for you. And they made that very clear in regards to their actions. Could be a Taurus. Take it how it resonates. You could be or they could be. That is a hood rat. That is a hood rat, child. It's a fake empress. That is a Taurus that played with Toy Story candles. Oh, they love the Toy Story candles, child. Thank you. Oh, that's cute. Thank you, boo. They love them some Toy Story candles, child. Fake empress into Toy Story candles. That's a Taurus that is now homeless and unemployed. They're not a high priestess, meaning they had gifts at one point in time, but their gifts have been revoked or taken away from them. That's actually a real thing. If you were granted with gifts from a higher energy, higher source, higher power, divine, however you do your thing, don't abuse it with foolishness. I highly advise you not to do that. These are the individuals that feel like that they are the gods running here, and they're not. Arrogance don't get you that far, or it only gets you to a certain point. And look at the certain point that they finally hit. You got jealous, nasty, jealous MFers or family members, child, that cannot stand you. They can't stand you at all. But they also can't stand the fact that you're not coming back, because they're feeling the no energy, the no connection that you gave into them. They gave you nothing, so you did the same. You see how it comes back full circle? They gave you nothing and you did the same back to them. And they can't handle what they put out. They can't handle the nothingness that they put out. Does that make sense? They cannot handle their nothingness that they put out in the world. Came right back to them. They can't handle it. They're going insane. Their body hurts. They're writhing in pain. They have a lot of anxiety, a lot of angst, and they're fighting behind the scenes. Teeth falling out of people's mouth. Hair edges ain't right. Skinny as hell. They ain't doing right, or they ain't doing well, child. That's what they get for thinking that they were a such God here. I'm God. Okay. Okay, whatever you say, little dog. You don't even have a connection to the divine, but okay, whatever. Okay. You don't even have connection to the inner G within yourself, but you think you can connect to the big G? Oh, okay, whatever. So we got plotting in jail. We got plotting in jail. Can y'all stop talking about Diddy on my channel? I don't know. What is y'all obsession with that heifer? Listen, okay? What is y'all obsession with Diddy? Like, I just think that's very odd. Oh my God. Ooh, Lord. I don't know. It's just very obsessive. It's just... Anywho, we got plotting in jail. You know I can see, right? I can see right here. I can see, right? I can see. I just want you to be aware. So I know if you're lying or not. And it sounds a little far-fetched right now. Okay? You sound a little far-fetched right now. All right, I told you not today. Don't lie to me. That's one thing I don't like. Don't lie to me. That's the quickest way to get cut off. Lying. Especially when I can see right through you like a piece of paper. That ain't nothing. Anywho, we have plotting in jail. Okay? So now that they're unemployed and homeless, they're trying, what? They're trying to plot to put you in jail? Okay, that's cute. They feel like you're responsible for their plight or for the reason why they're in this predicament or situation here. They gave you nothing and you gave it back. It was a fair exchange. What's the issue? It was a fair exchange. You didn't put your hands on them. Shoot, you didn't even say anything to them. You just walked away. You left everything right there, which was the nothing. All they had was you ain't it, you'll never be in da-da-da, yeah. That's all they had for you. Every time they saw you was something negative. Why are you harboring negativity? Does that make sense? They harbor it and they project it. Well, you got to wear it this way, and you got to, and you got to, and you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. That's the part of being who you are. You don't have to do what you don't want to do. You don't. And someone that don't have their life together, specifically spiritually, can never tell me anything about me. How you gonna tell me about me and you don't even have yourself together? Spiritually bankrupt. I don't want to be around nobody like that. If you're in a spiritual deficit, stay far away from me. Stay away from me. I don't want no parts of that. Because people that are deficits in energy, you can put it in that way, and that could be spun in many different ways. It could be spiritually energy. It could be physically finances, money. Stay away from me with that. I'm so for real. That may sound harsh, but hey. The reason being is because they have nothing, so they see that you have something and they want to take that away from you, so that way they have your something and you end up with their nothing. No, thank you. I don't want that. I'm just saying. So when you finally matched, it was a match. Okay, well, here's your nothing back. And you left all that behind. Now they can't handle it. Now they can't take it. Now they're illegally trying to get you caught up, which makes no sense. Arguing and fighting, what can they do? Nothing. Clearly, they can't do a darn thing. They say dreams come true in reverse. Anger issues, stuck energy. Man. Stuck energy, anger issues. So they're stuck in their anger because they can't express it towards you. So they have a lot of anger that they want to project onto you. So this kind of feel like bipolar, because one minute they're sad, next minute they're mad. It could be like a sour patch as well too. They said first they sour, then they're sweet. That kind of way. They have a very sour spirit. They do. But that makes sense. But they're stuck in their anger here, and they can't project it onto you because you're nowhere to be found. And you were at the time that person's punching bag, or that person, every time they would attempt to project onto you, they just wanted you to be stuck and just take it. They're seething in anger, seething, literally just roasting, sitting in that anger. And that anger is causing a lot of casualties within this family dynamic. Their own, look what it says. Look what it says. Look what it says. Yes, abortion is here. You disconnected from this family. You left them in the back. Could be a Leo, however it resonates. Is a Leo within the family dynamic is not liking anything. So far, Taurus and Leo, okay? That came out. I think those were the only two signs. Yeah. Taurus and Leo are the only signs. So take that how that resonates when it comes to family, okay? You could be those signs or they could be. Take how it resonates. But a Leo or a Taurus here has a lot of anger issues that you disconnected from them. So we have married here too. So different scenarios, just take how it resonates, okay? So Leo and Taurus, they could be married. That is a family member or family members of yours. They could be in a rival competition with you. So this could be a married couple. You could be the Leo, you could be the Taurus. Or maybe there's a Leo in the family that's married to a Taurus outside the family, or Taurus, etc. Like, take it how it resonates, okay? Because it could be spun in many different ways. But there's definitely a duo, a married couple that's doing this foolishness towards you, whoever is a part of this family dynamic here. And they're severely depressed because they may have thought that you were going to take care of them. Well, how do they expect you to take care of them when they won't even put you in a position to help or assist you to get to your goals or to meet your goals? They looked at your goals and they snuffed and they scoffed at it because they thought that it would never be possible to do, whatever that is for you, however that resonates for you. They thought it would never work for you. So they're like, well, why should I invest in something that's not going to work? That's how they thought of you. So they continue, or they began to spread nothingness towards you or within you, because that's what they want you to feel, like nothing. Because they know that deep down that you were better than nothing. You were something, and something is better than nothing, isn't it? They knew this. They knew your something had something that can bring in a lot of things, but they didn't want it coming from you. They didn't want you doing it. Broke. Intuitive. They sat down and heckle you to put you in a position to be here. This is nothingness. Brokenness is nothingness. When you are broke, you have what? You have nothing. Broke and nothing goes together. It's married together. It's connected with one another. You can't have broke without nothing. You can't have nothing without broke. They're married to each other. You can even spin it in that way. Maybe you have a Leo or a Taurus that were always broke. Take that how that resonates. But too good to be true is here. So something is too good to be true. They knew that they were too good to be true. But they didn't want you to know that. They didn't want other people to be aware that they were too good to be true. So they start to break you down. But yet these individuals were the brokest of them all. They lived a broke life. Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. A broke behind life, child. Hey, Francisco. Hey, boo. Karma and unable to express emotions, child. Unable to express their emotions. Why? Because they don't understand the emotions that they're going through. They don't understand it. They never felt anything so profound before. The loss of you. You're not understanding, man. Your energy is big thing, man. You a big dog. You're a big dog on earth, okay? You are, boo. Okay? And they feeling the disconnect or the nothingness from you leaving behind. Yes, they did lose their gifts. Yes, they did. STD is here. Oh, that they, oh my God. See, STD keeper. They have an STD that just keeps on coming back. Literally. Oh. They have an STD that keeps coming back. There's also incest in this family, too. There's incest in this family. So things are passed along amongst this family dynamic. They literally take keeping in the family to a certain, they really take, yeah. Somebody eating Cheesecake Factory, or you just had a cheesecake or something. I see you. Somebody making apple tart pie or apple cinnamon pie. I had to keep it light. I'm sorry. That's why I flipped it like that real quick. Yeah, I'm sorry. See, a messenger. I ain't making it up and say a message is coming. Secret lover. And they take secrets. Yeah, their secrets run deep. Yeah. Yeah. Stressed out and stuck. Wow. Oh, okay. They may have been a child born in this too, that they're keeping quiet. This incest couple here, there's a child that was born from this. Okay. Okay. Spirit say, okay. Could be a Pisces. Take it how it resonates. But they have the audacity to fix their foul mouth to speak about you. My God. What it say? It say childhood trauma. Childhood trauma that started within the family dynamics surrounding incest. Yes. Yep. And it got so out of hand. However, if you have siblings that are like, like really, no, like really, yeah, that's gonna come out with proof and evidence. Oh, don't you worry your beautiful head. Oh, what it say? It say on the down low. Don't you worry your beautiful handsome head, boo. Oh, okay. But they had the liberty to fix their foul mouth to speak ill about you. Oh, okay. Whose child is that? Who? Oh, okay. Oh, huh. That's what they're hiding. Baby, when I say spirit be spiriting sometimes, child. Who was that baby? Where that baby come from? Who picked me is that? Oh, from where? From who? You see how far traumas can extend in an actual family when it's just left untamed or unhealed? Do you see how that happens, how that play out? However it resonates, there's siblings here that are intimate with one another. You saw the cards come out for the ones that are like, huh? What you say? There are siblings that like to yam each other. That's what I stated. Yes. And these family members are hiding that from everyone. If there are siblings that are in rival competition with you, they have with one another. It's disgusting, but it is what it is. This is things that people hide. I don't understand why they're hiding this specifically when they come in for you. If they would have left you alone, this is what I be telling people. Learn to leave people be. Leave them alone. You don't know who walks with who. You don't know who knows what or who knows who. Spiritually, you don't know. Leave people alone. Nope, they want to keep coming for you and coming for you and coming for you. Now look, all the dirty secrets coming out the closet. Not even coming out, it falling out. It blowing out the closet. When they could have left well all alone and you were well, they should have left you alone. But no. So it is what it is. It's a hidden agenda. It's a hidden agenda. Okay? Somebody lying here and it ain't us. Okay? It ain't us. Somebody lying in this. What it say? It say hiding something. Somebody lying, babe. Yeah. You want to be a part of this filth? Child, please. They tried to bully you, but how can they bully you with secrets like this? How? This family fighting behind the scenes because you see them. Yeah, you're supposed to see them. They coming for you. Literally and figuratively, they're coming for you. So why should you not be able or be allowed to literally, figuratively, spiritually see them coming towards you? Why do they feel that they should have an advantage over you specifically when you didn't do anything to these individuals here? Why is that? So you coming for me and you supposed to blindside me? You coming for me and I'm supposed to just sit there and take that? No. So that's why they fighting behind the scenes, because the big secret here, there's a child in this. Where did this child come from as I sip my water? Anybody? I rest my damn case. Okay? My God. So nobody not going to talk about that with living together? No one's talking about that? No one. Oh, so y'all just going to sweep that underneath the rug too? So they sweep their dirt underneath their rug, and then they want to try to use that same rug that they sweep the dirt underneath to sit on to come towards you. Does that make sense? They feel like they're a genie in a bottle, and whatever they say and do with a snap of a finger is supposed to just kind of fall in that way with controlling. Child, please. They can't even control their urges towards one another, and they're supposed to be family. Let's talk about it. Oops, did I trigger a couple some of these nasty heifers? It looked like I may have. Did I trigger you a little bit? Sudden changes, tower moment. Oh me, oh my. That's why they said when I first got on here, they see us. Yeah, you see them for all of the filth. You see them for everything that they are. Now you see why they was coming at you like boom, 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 bing, bing, bing. Now you see why they keep saying, oh, you're insane and you don't know what you're talking about and you're in da 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 yada yada. Remember? Remember that? Now you understand why the whole family came up against you here, because this was the final blow of the secrets. And they would never thought that you would have found out in a million years. Yeah, I'm being a little goofy right now, because all this is truly goofy. Truly. And look what happened when they didn't learn to leave well alone. You were well, literally and figuratively. They should have left well alone. So now they in the streets. Now they in the streets. Oh, I don't know. And yeah, and I don't know what to do. And yeah. Like what? Who's this stank-foot heifer? Let me get you up out of here, girl. Ew, you look, yeah, you don't even look like you took a shower. Let me get you out of here. Snaky. My God. Yuck. No communication. And these individuals turn up their nose at you. Yuck. My God, you're turning up your nose at me? Some nerve. Mama issues. Mama issues. Man, they got some nerve, child. I could do a reading for you, yes, ma'am, but you're going to have to pay for a private, but I sure can. Narcissist is here. Yeah, you left a whole family of narcissistic individuals, man. They just so nasty, child. Okay. It's mama issues and it's daddy issues. You couldn't even trust your own mother or father, which is sad. You can't even trust your own mother or father. Untrustworthy. Sad. They truly do say that not all, but some elders have some of the most craziest secrets ever. They say that all the time. Now, I don't know if this is a correlation, but I really feel like it is from my research here. I feel like specifically for the generation of Pluto and Scorpio specifically, I feel like we went through a lot of occurrences and experience surrounding a lot of like trauma, because Pluto is power, but sometimes it can be hidden power from the darker side of it. I'm a Scorpio, so yeah, I know about Pluto. I love Pluto. I love the energy of Pluto. But anywho, I know the darker aspects of it and I know the lighter side of it. And if someone has Pluto in their chart, specifically in Scorpio, on the darker aspect of things, it's also generational as well too, because Pluto is a generational planet. So there's a lot of like hidden traumas and hidden things within. Hi, Emma. Hey, boo. Love to you. How you doing, boo? Give you some flowers. Hey, girl. Flowers. Yeah, go ahead, girl. Thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, I feel like now we're in a space here where now we're able to see what we were being illusioned to and now what we're being disillusioned from. So we're in a really great space right now in regards to really learning in regards to what has been taking place right underneath your nose. Honestly, right underneath your nose. Yeah, they were jealous of you. And it's a sexual deviant. Ew. It's a sexual deviant. Imagine somebody being jealous of you and you're nothing like them. You don't do what they do. You do something completely different. You're in your own lane, your own path here, and they're jealous of you, but they have some deep, dark secrets surrounding their sexual appetite or their sexual activity. Please make this make sense. Please. Thank you for the heart. I'm hearing the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. Somebody was just listening to that on Houdini. Thank you for the heart, Yvonne. Now I gotta go play that song when I get off of here. I got bad luck here. Oh man. Thank you for the hearts. I got bad luck. Oh goodness gracious, man. Cold-hearted. I don't understand how can you be big and bad with skeletons in your closet? Someone help me here, please. How could someone be big and bad with skeletons in their closet, but then feel so pushy or so egoic to try to come up against you to cause some kind of foolishness towards you? My God. Yes, I'm a Scorpio, of course, Emma. But to be on the real, I'm only exposing the ones that do hurt to others. If you're on the right side of things, child, I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even tap into the good ones. The negative ones, the one that be doing the real crazy stuff, the PDF people and them type of individuals, the liars and stuff like that. Oh yeah, bring me your files. Let me see what you got in your soul. Come here. Let me see what you got on your spirit. Those the ones that irk my soul. Yeah, so. You on the right side, you great with me. I ain't here. Okay, yeah, cool. But if you on the dark side, you over there, because that's where they like to lurk. That's where they like to sit. And I like my dark side of Scorpio. I ain't gonna lie, I sure do. I sure do. But anywho, we got Virgo. You could be a Virgo. Yeah, I'm November 1st, All Saints Day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm November 1st. That's my birthday. So we got Virgo. You could be a Virgo. They could be a Virgo. We have baggage here. Okay. Period, through and through. Yep. So with baggage here, yeah, that's the secret. That's the secret. Family members could be divorcing now in regards to what's taking place, or more so in regards to their secrets being exposed. Yeah, separated. They're afraid. So this is why they're fighting behind the scenes, because they don't know how you're coming, or if you're coming at all. They feel like you are, though. They feel like you're coming for them, but they can't see it. Could be a Libra. You or them. Take it how it resonates. Your birthday's November 1st, too? Okay, we birthday twins. All right. All right, now I know. I didn't know that. Toxic family. Yeah, family is toxic. Very, very toxic. Okay, November 4th. What up, boo? We got a lot of Scorpios in here. All right, hey, y'all. 11-11. Hey, boo. That's a good energy. That's a portal. 11-11 is a portal. That's a great day to be born. Then we have pregnancy and angels. Somebody's going to learn that they're pregnant. Maybe you felt like you couldn't get pregnant, or maybe you felt like you've over that stage or past that stage, or even if you feel like you're snipped, there's a baby coming. It's like a miraculous thing or something. So if you got your tubes tied, something like that, if you got your tubes tied, or if you got snipped, you know, sometimes it can reconnect itself. I feel like that's what's going to happen here, because it's a pregnancy with angels. And then new job. So you're going to be a new parent. So if you don't want to be a new parent, make sure you are protecting yourself. Yeah, this is not a karmic baby. No, it's not. So once again, I'm not saying that to scare anybody. Please keep in mind, this is a collective read. But if you feel like you can't get pregnant because you got like your tubes tied, or your significant other got snipped, no. I'm telling you, so take it how it resonates. It ain't gonna resonate for everybody. Take it how it resonates. So it's a children here, okay? Where am I at? 54 minutes. We have the Two of Swords here, and they're burnt out. They're very burnt out so they still feel like that you're very indecisive, because this is maybe how you showed up to them when you were around them. And they feel like that you're still indecisive to the point that eventually you will come back, but it's not. It's really sinking in that you're not coming back, and they can't deal with this. You were their lifeline to success, but they tried to destroy the lifeline to success, which makes no sense. How are you going to ask for help? Well, they didn't even ask for help. They just kind of bullguard their way or kind of push through your boundaries to ensure that you help them. And when you did help them at the time that you did, they still weren't even grateful when you were around them to help them. That makes sense. They still try to like spat on you or shit on you in that kind of way. So they burnt out by the nothingness that they gave to you. You left it and you gave it right back to them. And as you should, you have every right to make decisions for yourself. No one is in control of your life. And this is what they're learning. And the best part about it, you don't have to share with anybody. That's the best part. Your money is your money. Your finances is your finances. Your wealth is your wealth. Your health is your health. You don't have to share anything with anyone, and that's what's causing the death of them. Literally, figuratively, spiritually, metaphorically. They can't handle your absence. I'm going to stop right there. So far we have Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Aries, Cancer, Virgo. Yes, nothingness is nothingness. Nothing is nothing. You can't get nothing out of nothing. So that's where they messed up at. Taurus. But you had the something that could have been given to their nothing. But that's also not a good thing to do, because if you're continuously pouring something into nothing, at the end, you're not going to get anything in this particular aspect of things. There's holes in their nothingness, you know? So the more you pour into them, the more they just kind of like, they run through it, they waste it, they're not respectful of it, you know? So you just took your stuff and you left, as you should have. We have Sagittarius. You made the right decision. Aquarius. Scorpio. Sag. Okay, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you for being here. Make sure you grab your copy of my new book, okay? It's called Wisdom Beyond Wounds. It could be found on Amazon, all right? This book was created to help assist you with healing from narcissism in many different arenas and more so aspects, because there are many different parts of narcissism. So definitely take a look. It is on Amazon. Again, the name of the book is called Wisdom Beyond Wounds, and it is available for available for purchase. Love you guys. I'll see y'all soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Go out there and be great. Love. Thank you. Love. I love you guys. Mwah. Be great. YouTube, yes. Love you. Y'all go out there and be great. Be freaking great. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Wisdom Beyond Wounds, Amazon. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.